Our team coverage continues with the cold, bringing concerns over propane. It all sounds so familiar, brings back memories of last year, the worst propane shortage in state history. The arrival of this cold weather will send temperatures plunging just as they did last year.
Yep, and the snow and cold will impact propane use by homeowners and corn farmers, but we want to know if Wisconsin is ready this time. Dave, what do you think?
Yeah, Eric and Michelle, you know, last winter's propane shortage was pretty much the definition of a crisis. It all started with a brutal cold winter, and it wasn't really enough, and there wasn't enough propane for people, and what there was too expensive for some to pay for. In the end, out of it came lessons learned.
There was no playbook for what happened last year.
It became a symbol of the problem. Long lines of propane tankers waiting for hours at a distribution terminal. Waiting because there wasn't enough propane, not enough for the trucks, not enough for the dealers, and not enough for homeowners. And that resulted in propane prices skyrocketing so fast, some couldn't even afford it.
Propane marketers and their customers had never experienced the things that came together that caused this, what we call crisis. But from that, we learned a lot of things.
The snow and cold last year not only increased propane used by homeowners, it also caused farmers to rely on propane to dry corn at harvest. When homeowners started to run low, the shortage was already being felt. Based on that experience, the industry enters this year better prepared.
As comfortable as it can be. You know, we learned a lot from last time, and things were done this past summer to prepare.
Suppliers work to fill homeowners' tanks early and are asking customers to call for refills sooner when their tanks are down to 20 or 30%. For all the preparation, what you can't predict is this: how much this winter will bring.
We watch the weather. We can't change it, but we watch the weather to see where it's going to go.
And while exactly where this is going remains to be seen, they know where we've been, and they believe we're better prepared for it.
We are working with what we know as opposed to last year where we were learning day by day by day.
Now, another lesson learned from last year's crisis was there's much greater coordination now between state and local governments that will help them deal with crises in the future. But Eric and Michelle, at the end of the day, this really does come down to the wild card, and that's the weather, and it arrives tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. At least we know what we didn't know last year.
You bet.
All right.
We'll see if it helps.
Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. We'll get another